Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
What's up, everybody? HTG Doug here, continuing our LEGO Star Wars 3 story walkthroughs with Storm Over Ryloth, which is Asajj Ventress' Chapter 4. This is a pretty straightforward mission, but it's kind of confusing, only because I feel like the direction in this game is kind of lacking. So, and what I mean by that is, like, you're supposed to do something, obviously, to continue the level, but it doesn't really tell you exactly what you have to do. So it's kind of confusing, kind of annoying. So I will admit that I did miss one of the little cues that I was supposed to see. Like, I turned my head for a second and then I was kind of lost. But I still feel like the cues should be a little more obvious than they are. So I do get a little lost. I have to go around in circles a little bit. So this is sped up just a little bit more than normal as well. I know the last one was too, but this one is a little bit as well, just because it's kind of, like I said, it's just kind of one of those things where I kind of missed the cue, but also doesn't really give you the direction that it probably should. So a little off, but so we'll get through it. This is not the longest video by even close, but what we've done so far for LEGO Star Wars. So I have no doubt that you guys won't have a problem with this. As a bonus, we also get the It Ain't Like Dusting Crops Boy trophy achievement. That's a really long name. And LEGO Star Wars has like ridiculously long names for its trophies. They need to work on that if they make another one. Anyway, so we get that out of the way pretty early. As soon as we get into flying ship, we'll take care of that. I do have a separate video posted for that as well, in case you guys just wanted to watch that separately, or if you're not watching the story walkthroughs, or vice versa. So if you want to get that trophy achievement, what you have to do is perform three different tricks 5 times. It's like a corkscrew, which you see me doing right there, which is, there we go, those corkscrews, like the back flip and like a front flip. The controls can be kind of annoying, so I'd recommend being, like, you have to be like straight ahead to get like the back flip one to work. So I said it's kind of confusing, but the tricks are double tapping up, double tapping right, and double tapping the down button on the D-pads. So corkscrew obviously is the right, front flip is forward, back flip is obviously down or up and down, whatever. You get my point. Okay, so yeah, to make it very easy on yourselves, make sure you have the ship straight. If you cannot be moving, that's even better, but not totally necessary. But yeah, just straighten the ship out and then do each one slowly, and you'll get it very quickly. Alright, so what you have to do is land on these little pads, and once you do, there's going to be something you have to do on each one. And yeah, I kind of spend some time stud horning up, trying to take out the enemies, and I do play around a little bit, so I'm sorry. But that's why I have the sped up, just so you guys don't have to watch that. And it would probably be about the same amount as if I wasn't messing around too much. But what you have to do is you have to use the lightsaber to open up the laser, the battery outlet thing, and then put the battery inside the outlet. And yeah. So the first time I did this, I think, did I make a mistake? Or I did something that I wasn't supposed to, so I had to restart this anyway. And the first time I did this, I actually did not see this guy appear, so I never got to shoot anything with this guy the first time I did this. Oh, that's what I did. I got a mini kit by accident. That's what it was. I didn't mean to get the mini kit, but I did, so I restarted it just for consistency purposes. So don't say I don't do anything for you guys, because I did do it to make it easier for you. But the first time I did it, I did not even see that big droid mech thing. So this time I was kind of excited I got to use that. One of the best things about LEGO Star Wars that I've seen so far is that it's so much bigger in the terms of, like, you have like these huge mechs that you can use, and it's absolutely insane. I love it. Like, LEGO Marvel had big characters, but it didn't really have any like big mechs or anything you could walk around with. Like, you couldn't play as like one of the Sentinels or use like these humongous characters, nothing. So this is kind of cool. It's kind of interesting. All right, once you get inside the first door, there is this is like little machine you can use, and you have to shoot the 3 little silver things attached to the ship. And if you want a mini kit, there's these little like ships flying around that you can lock onto. If you destroy 10 of them, you get a mini kit. So very easy. If you want to get it now, you can. So that's the one I actually got accidentally and had to restart this this level on. So, all right. So there's 3 landing pads on this ship that's on fire. And I don't know why I got back on this one for. I don't remember if I forgot something or if I think I just wanted to look around and I didn't really get a chance to before. So I think I did this time. But there's nothing else you need to do here at this time. You can get on the ship and you can move on to the next one. So if you want to skip ahead just a little bit, you're free to do so. As I mess around with this stuff here. Yeah, there's something else you have to do in here now. I said I got a little lost. Like I said, I couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do. So yeah, it's like I said, bear with me while I get my bearings. So I don't know. Like I said, I just feel like this game does not give you the direction that it probably should. Like I'm not asking for much. I'm asking for an arrow saying go this direction. It doesn't have to come up right away, but if it sees you walking around for a little while, I feel like it probably should be like you should leave this area. But I said it's just me. I'm sure everyone else is perfectly fine with this, and it's just me who's having trouble. But alright, yeah. There we go. We'll get back in the ship and we'll go to the other landing pad, which is just down the other side of the ship. There we go. Left. There we go. Okay, so we're getting there. And yeah, I missed the little. I see the controls for this part were kind of annoying too because it's very picky about where the landing button is. As you'll see, like I'm right over it, and I'm trying to hit triangle to get it to land, and it's just there we go. Finally got it. They need to increase that range a little bit. But alright, once we take out a few guys, I think I got another mech here that I shoot. Yep, I do. Okay. Another mech. I love the mechs. Alright, as soon as I destroy a bunch of stuff here, we will go on into this this room and we will continue. Blowing up stuff. Shooting all of these big lights and things. Yeah. I said I do still have the stud magnet power brick on, just so you guys know. And you're gonna have to turn that on, and you have to be using that later on. So right now you will not be using that, but for now, I mean, you might as well go ahead and do it because you have to do it eventually anyway. And we'll talk about that a little more when we get to that part. But the last landing pad that you need is actually on the other side. Yeah, I don't really know why. There we go. Yeah, go back up. This is one of those levels that I just had some problems with. It happens every once in a while. The next two I'm pretty good on. So the next 2 videos should be almost perfect. I can't say I'm not perfect. I like to think so sometimes, but I'm not. So, but yeah, I think the next 2 videos are pretty damn good, I gotta say. So here we go. In the last one, we have to do the same thing we did on the first one, and this mech was just kind of in my way. And this one, you'll see, I wanted this mech so badly, and it just would not let me use the point. And I'm trying to destroy those blocks below it. And it's just not working. Like I'm like, all right, come on. Like I just want to use the mech. I just want to blow stuff up, and it's just not letting me do it. So I was getting kind of upset, getting kind of annoyed. But you know, it's okay. I think I finally get it here after a few minutes of me trying. Oh no, missed it. Oh no, I died. Let me give him back those studs first. And I finally build that little switch I need to build. I'm trying to throw these guys into each other. I'm just pushing them backwards. But oh, did I get it? Oh no. Oh yeah, I finally got it. No, I didn't. Oh yes, I did. Yeah, I did. Okay, awesome. All right. So, after I destroy a bunch more stuff here, just because it's so much fun using the mechs, and I can't wait till we get to level 7, Asajj Ventress Chapter 6. It's so much fun. I just love being able to use all the different mechs I have, and we'll get there when we get there. But just know that I like that level, and it was a lot of fun. But okay, come on, destroy some stuff. I said this would have been a lot longer video if I wouldn't have sped this up a little bit. But once you pull the switch, you put the battery in there, or the electrical outlet switch thing, whatever you want to call it, and then we will. It's basically the same room as the first landing pad that we were on, except there's a few more things you can destroy. So once we stud whore it up, we will go and basically do the same thing we did on the first one, and we'll have to destroy those little silver things that are on the ships, or the ship across from us. So yeah, we'll get all the studs, and then we'll get that. There they are. There's one right there. There's one to the left, and there's one to the right. Okay, so you can still destroy those 10 ships with a mini kit out there. You can basically do it in any one of those that has a one of those things. But after you destroy that time, it just like drops a missile on top and destroys a landing pad up there. You'll see, there you go. I said you can still destroy them if you choose to do so while we're doing this in story mode. So what we're going to do is we have to like use one of those little and that thing is still spinning around just in a circle there. But we're going to have to use one of those little substations that'll fly us higher, because for some reason, in the wonderful world of Star Wars, your ships cannot go up on their own. I learn something new about Star Wars every day, and yes, I'm obviously joking, so relax, people. But I think it's just funny that you cannot move up and down in the spaceship. So once you land a little substation thing, it'll shoot you upwards, and then the landing station is just to the left here. There it is. So we're going to land on that. And then we'll continue with our little landing pad substation stuff. This time no mech though, so I apologize for all of you who wanted to watch me blow stuff up with the mech. But in the back there, you can see a mini kit floating above the like top middle of your screen right now. There it is. I think I kind of double take later and look at it, so you'll see it more clearly later on. And this should look familiar because it's basically the hub world in Star Wars, for those of you who've played this. And after we stud horde up again, there will be a switch down at the end that we can pull that will continue on with our mission. And I do not get True Believer in this one either. I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video. So I do not know what the stud requirement is. But like I said, I will post all of the requirements in FREEPLAY, so that way you guys know what you have to hit. But once you get the stud multipliers, you'll have no problem getting them anyway. So not something to worry about too much. But I do stud horde up quite a bit here, so you have to wait for me to do that. Probably going to sped this up a little more, but I mean, then you wouldn't need to listen to me talk, and really, who doesn't want that? I know. I'm sorry. I'm a little stuck up tonight. What can I say? There we go. I like those little Lego things, so they look kind of like arcade machines. And every time I think of like asteroids, and I think of all the classic arcade games, Pac-Man and Galaga, Centipede, all that. So I think it's funny. But there we go. Pull your switch. And I actually missed this cutscene, which is why I get a little lost. Like, I don't remember what was happening around me, but something was going on, and I kind of lost what was happening. So I kind of got a little confused at first, and so I apologize for that. That was my fault. Normally I can blame it on somebody else. This time I can't. And here we go. I think we get a nice little double take here. I'm like, oh, what? I'm just like, oh, there's a mini kit there. Okay, awesome. But we'll get that later in FREEPLAY. But I think you might be able to grab it. I don't know if you can grab it with the ship or not. I don't think you can. I think you're going to need like Jar Jar, somebody who can jump kind of high. But I didn't really try, so I can't really say. But yeah, like I said, I get a little lost. So what you're going to have to do is you have to go back to the first and the third landing pads that I landed on. And you have to destroy those little ship silver things again. And that will take you to the next area. But so I think I get a little confused at first, and I think I go back up first and then come back down. I don't remember. I know I do something wrong, but I don't remember exactly what it is at this point. Okay, so we're gonna land, and I think I get the first one right, but not the second one. I think that's what it was. And that mech is still spinning in a circle. I think it's hilarious. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I destroy the 3 silver things on this side, but I don't think I do it on the second side right away. Yeah, and those purple things, see those pink things, purple things on the ship right there to your left of your screen? That's what that the second landing strip was for. You have to use those purple things and use them to destroy those purple things on that ship. So if you were wondering, that answers your question. And as you can see, you can still destroy the 10 ships for the mini kit. So if you haven't done that yet, you might as well go ahead and do that if you want to. If not, you'll see it in FREEPLAY when we get around to that shortly. Alright, so I think this is where, yeah, I go back up top because I couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do. And I think I go back inside and check the hub to see if there was the switch that, you know, because there were 2 switch in there. I think I went back to check to see if the switch was pullable now, and it wasn't. because I didn't do the other side. This cutscene clearly showed that there was 2 ships pulling on either side of me. And like I said, I missed the cutscene, so I do apologize for that. It is my fault. But I said we'll get there soon enough. Alright, so we're going to go back down now, and we're going to go to the right side of the ship where the first landing strip we landed on was, and we're going to destroy those silver things as well. There we go. Go to your right. Right side of the screen. Go. No. Right side of the screen. Right side of the screen. Right side of the screen. There we go. Okay. There we go. Now go straight ahead. Yes, there we go. We're getting somewhere. Alright. So land. And then we're going to go in there like we did earlier. And I said, this level was a bunch of repeating stuff. It wasn't, not a very hard level. Not really long if you know what you're doing. Just one of those things where you have to do something, trigger it, and then go back and do it again, and so on and so forth. Most LEGO games have this kind of thing. You just got to get used to it. And yes, you can still destroy the 10 ships for the mini kit if you choose to do so. I think I destroyed 1 or 2 here. Yep, I do. But alright. So now that's taken care of, we have to take those little purple things and we have to use them to destroy those purple things that are on the ship. You see the little arrow pop up finally. And yeah, I think once you go over there, you press, it's either circle or square or like X or B. I don't know, circle. There you go, circle. Whatever circle is on Xbox 360, I don't know. I can't even begin to tell you. If you're playing it on Xbox 360 then and you don't know what the button is, then you have a problem and you should probably look into that right away. Just throwing that out there for you guys. But, so once you do it on one side, you go back and get more and do it on the other side. And then, yeah, that'll basically do it for this mission. Or level, whichever you prefer. Ooh, oh, yeah, I think that's it. Do you have to, I don't think you have to go pull, no. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, you have to go pull the switch again first. That's what I did wrong. Okay. So, yeah, once you pull the switch, then the level's basically over. I jumped the gun a little bit, but this video was one of those videos for me that just everything kind of just did not do what I was supposed to do. It just, you know. So the next 2 are pretty good. Shouldn't have a problem with those. I actually have a funny glitch to show you in the last mission in this chapter, in this storyline. So I might take a bunch of different things and make a compilation video of like a bunch of funny glitches and stuff that happened to me. I mean, it's nothing special, but I think it's just kind of funny. They're all just kind of weird and hilarious to me. So I think I might do a little compilation and show you those. So if I get enough of them, I only have like really 2 that are kind of funny right now. Maybe I'll add in some more later on if I can find some. But alright, after this cutscene, they put on the little goggles and stuff like that, and they're watching the ship blow up. And that will do it. I said I did not get True Believer, so we can't do that. But we do get Anakin's jet fighter, and we do get something else, the V-19. And we get the trophy or achievement for beating the level, which was, I don't remember what it was called. I missed it. I forgot. Oh, you can have my ship. I think that's what it's called. So yeah, we get that done. We get a bunch of studs. We get another gold brick. And no mini kits. We're still perfect. So yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. Sorry for the mistakes. I promise I'll try to do better. I know the next 2 missions are a lot better. So hopefully I will not make any more mistakes as we go. But we are learning. We're going to learn together. This is at HappyThumbsGaming. We try to teach you. We try to have you learn from us, and hopefully you guys do. Hopefully you guys appreciate it because we do try for you. Said we're only doing this series because you guys wanted us to do it, and you kept asking for it, and I think we were nice enough to actually let ourselves do it for you. I know that sounds a little messed up, but it's okay. So yeah, that's all I got. So as always, check us out on Facebook, check us out on Twitter, like and subscribe to us on YouTube if you haven't already. And check us out on Google Plus as well, so that way you can keep all our videos go to Facebook and Google Plus. So if you're trying to find out our videos, if you're not subscribed, I don't know why you aren't, so go ahead and do that. And check us out on all social media pages, and I'll see you guys soon.